Hey everyone! Kumusta na kayo? I'm so sorry kasi alam ko natagalan ako bago nag-vlog ulit. Although hindi nyo yun mahalata kasi nga dire-diretso lang ang pag-upload ko every week. Kung before it's twice to 3 times in a week nakakapag-upload ako. This time it's just one video lang in a week. So I hope na you'll continue still na panoorin yung mga videos ko. Mainly is because I know, especially dun sa mga starting a new life dito sa New Zealand or yung mga planning to have a new life here, new journey here in New Zealand. Alam ko na makakatulong yung mga videos, yung journey namin, kung ano yung dadatnan yung buhay dito. So, yan. Okay, I think hindi ko pa na-disclose na nag-start ako ng work ko dito guys noong December 11 and okay, God is good kasi yung binigay niyang work sa akin is same lang ng dati kong trabaho sa UAE and kung saan ako nag-work it's also another blessing kasi natanggap ako ng work sa government ng New Zealand. And so, based ako dito sa Auckland. Although, syempre, pag sinabing government, it's all over New Zealand yung hawak namin. So, yung sector, kung ano yung hawak namin or saan ako nag-work na sector ng government, yun hindi ko na siya pwedeng i-disclose kasi confidential yun syempre. And hindi rin kami pwedeng mag-disclose ng detailed information na mga ganun. So, yun lang ang pwede kong sabihin na nag-work ako sa government ng New Zealand. So, in terms of schedule, ang in-offer kasi sa akin was 8:30 to 5 o'clock, Monday to Friday. Tapos, naging flexi time ako, which means kapag dumating ako ng 7:30, pwede na akong umalis ng 4 o'clock. And then, of course, with 30 minutes break. And then, ayun, until such time na confident na sa akin yung boss ko na kaya ko nang i-handle yung work ko, na naka-work from home ako. So, at the moment, ang binigay sa akin is twice in a week work from home ako and then 3 days in a week nasa office ako. So, dalawa yung office na pinupuntahan ko. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays, nasa isang corporate office ako. Tapos, Wednesdays, nasa isang digital working environment ako sa isang office ng New Zealand government. So, yun. In terms of workload naman, na ang nakakatawa nga, akala ko pag government, okay, akala ko magaan yung work, magaan yung trabaho, diba? Parang may impression tayo na, naku, pag sa government, petics lang, magaan lang, ganyan. Well, hindi siya ganon. In my experience, hindi siya ganon. Kasi, yung work ko, padagdag siya ng padagdag. And the only good thing is that we have to be transparent dun sa division namin kasi kailangan kapag nafe-feel mo na hindi mo na kaya yung workload mo, kailangan magsabi ka so that hindi ka maging toxic sa work mo, and at the same time they will always push you to have a balance work and family life. So, Which is why, actually at the moment, ginawang flexi time ako. And then, ginawa kong twice in a week, work from home ako. So, every Mondays and Fridays, naka-work from home lang ako. And then, yeah. And then, pwede ko siyang i-swap or ibahin kung ano yung requirements sa akin ng mga sinusupport kong team na hawak ko at the moment. So, yeah. Most of the time, yung work ko would require me to be in meetings. Unlike dun sa work ko, nung nasa UAE ako, most of the time, yung ginagawa ko doon is paperworks. I mean, less yung encounter or yung, kumbaga yung less yung meeting requirements sa akin anong nasa UAE ako compare dito, kasi dito nire-require talaga ako sa work ko na umattend ng series of meetings. May mga times na I would have like 6 to 7 meetings in a day. Tapos by the time na nakauwi na ako, or by the time matapos na yung work ko, talagang yung katawan ko talagang parang physically drained na ako, mentally exhausted, yun. Pero I can say na, well, masaya ako sa work ko kasi iba yung environment dito na they made me feel that I belonged despite na bago ako dito sa bansang ito. They made me feel that they trust my capabilities, my skills, yung the way na binibigyan nila ako ng responsibilities is more on trust, more on confidence na kaya ko siyang i-handle. So, less yung supervision sa akin kasi nga yung requirement lang sa akin is gawin ko yung work, gawin ko yung task, yung mga task, and then kung may questions ako, that would be the time lang na kumbaga i-involve ko yung boss ko, ganyan, kung may issues or concerns ako. But other than that, manageable naman yung work ko. Meron kaming different systems and applications and software na ginagamit sa work, and may trainings naman along the way, and siya parang non-stop innovation. So, ang dami kong natututunan na, alam mo yun, yung parang hindi ko siya na-experience o nagawa before sa work ko, and this time parang meron siyang, parang there is room for growth, parang there is room for progress. Yun yung pakiramdam ko. In fact, meron nga kasama ako sa isang business meeting, and yun nga lang, kasi hindi siya sa Auckland, kailangan kong mag-travel papuntang Wellington. Nakaplan pa lang siya, pero baka next month na siya ang mangyari. Yeah, so it will be the first time na magta-travel ako na hindi kasama yung pamilya ko. It will be the first time na magkakaroon ako ng business trip. Tapos, aside from that, meron din akong isang business meeting sa Hamilton, pero hindi ko pa alam kung paano pumunta doon kasi nga hindi ako nagda-drive, and as much as possible ayoko sanang mag-drive kasi nga masyadong matraffic, and I know na na-discuss ko na to before kasi nga mababa yung speed dito, and so laging traffic dito. So, laging traffic kasi bundok dito. So, yung mga daan are curvy, ganyan, uphill. So, mababa yung speed dito. And so, the tendency is lalo na kapag rush hour, talagang traffic dito. Tapos, makikipot lang yung daan. So, yun, mabagal yung transportation. So, ang way ko lang is like, pag nag-office ako, I go via train. 2 train yun. Ang sinasakyan ko going to my office. Tapos, 1 hour and 15 to 20 minutes. Yun yung travel time ko. Kasama na yung lakad doon. From train station, papuntang opisina. Pero kung by car, kaya yun i-drive ng 30 minutes. Kung hindi yun rush hour. Yun. So, yeah. So, 2 team yung sinusupport ko at the moment. And, pareha silang, yung teams na sinusupport ko, parang on IT side sila. Parang information technology. Yun yung 2 team na sinusuportahan ko sa work ko. So, yun. Marami akong nami-meet. Iba-ibang nationalities, iba-ibang titles, iba-ibang designations. Yun. Kumbaga, na-expose ako sa iba't ibang tao. Yan. So, I get to learn a lot. Yan. Yun yung na-enjoy ko sa work ko. Kasi, ang dami kong, parang feeling ko ang dami ko palang pwedeng magawa. Ang dami kong pwedeng i-contribute na, of course, hindi ko yun na-realize before kasi yung work ko, tumagal ako sa UAE ng 16 years and hindi ko yun iniwan. First of all, kasi it's a good paying job naman nung nasa UAE ako. At the same time, for a mom of 2 na full-time work ako, full-time working and wala kaming yaya, wala kaming nanny, wala kaming house help. So, at that time, ayoko rin at parang hindi yun practical sa akin to be a career woman na who keeps on upgrading ng career. Kasi nga, kung nasa point ka ng buhay mo na you have to balance your time being a mom and at the same time being able to earn for a living, you know, as full-time mom rin. So, hindi ako pwedeng paiba-iba ng career. Especially kung stable naman yung income kung saan ako nag-work before. So, mas pinili kong ganun yung maging work ko. So, wala naman akong pinagsisisihan dun sa decision ko to stay that long dun sa job ko before. Kasi, ang isa sa advantage nun was that I was able to have time in looking after my children and at the same time, hindi ko kailangan mag-uwi ng work. Ganon. So, I don't mean na kailangan kong mag-uwi ng work ngayon kasi nga ang talagang pinupush dito sa culture dito sa New Zealand is that you have to have a balance of family time and your work. And so, nasa sayo na yon kung gusto mong magtrabaho sa bahay, gusto mong mag-uwi ng work. Although, syempre, hindi mo rin naman may iwasan yun kapag, alam mo yun yung tipong ako kasi kapag meron akong pending na kailangan tapusin, hindi ako mapakali kung hindi ko siya natatapos. So, may times rin na outside working hours, nagtatrabaho pa rin ako dito sa bahay. So, although hindi naman ako pinupush na tapusin, kasi hindi ganun yung mga tao dito. Talagang, yung mga tao dito, once na natapos yung office hours, or kapag weekends dito, or may naka-leave, may naka-sick leave, may naka-annual leave, huwag kang mag-follow up, huwag kang mag-email, huwag kang tumawag unless ikaw mismo yung tawagan nila kasi parang nakakahiya dito yung ganon. Kasi dun sa UAE, parang it's a normal culture na kahit naka-leave ka, naka-annual leave ka, wala ka sa bansa, parang obligated ka pa rin na mag-work all the time. So, dito hindi. Parang mahihiya ka dito na i-push mo yung mga taong mag-work or tawagan mo for work yung mga tao habang naka-leave. Iba yung culture talaga dito, which is, I give high regard to them kasi nakaka-proud yung culture na ganon. Kasi siguro kahit sa Pinas parang hindi naman ganoon. Parang yun yung kagandahan talaga dito sa bansang ito. So yun, na-share ko lang, sobrang happy ko dun sa work ko. Parang feeling ko I can progress more. Parang I can do more pa, especially in the future, kung gugustuhin ko lang. Yeah, the kind of trust and the level of confidence na binibigay sa akin ng mga bosses ko, to be able to perform, to be able to do more dito sa work ko, makes me proud. It makes me feel motivated na parang maski, kumbaga parang, syempre wala namang trabaho na hindi nakakapagod, diba? Pero yung tipong kahit pagod ka, you feel inspired, you feel empowered. Yun yung I think the right word, the right term for that. So ayun, na-share ko lang kasi nga, ang tagal na hindi ako nakakapag-upload na tagalan. So, yan. I don't know. So, we'll see. By the way, yung work ko, nung na-hire ako is full-time job, permanent position title yung nakuha ko. Unless, kunyari, if in the future, meron akong gustong position na gustong applyan, as long as qualified ako and gusto ko sa sarili ko na mag-upgrade and open yung position, pwede yun, pwede akong mag-apply. So, it gives me more freedom on my career in terms of, you know, in terms of yung hanggang saan yung gusto mo. As long as kaya mo, kaya ng isip mo, kaya ng katawan mo. So, ayun. I hope na kayo rin naman, like, when time comes, so those of you na dreaming and planning to start a new life here in New Zealand, I know, at the start, medyo mahirap siya, tapos, hindi mo siya pwedeng i-discount na, naku, madali lang buhay dyan. No, everything is going to be challenging sa lahat ng bagay, di ba, pag nag-start ka pa lang. Pero, along the way, unti-unti, kakayanin yan. As long as you have trust in God and you trust yourself also na kaya mo, you always believe and pray na God will lead you to the right people, to the right places and right circumstance. Lahat yan ibibigay ni Lord sa'yo. Hope to see you more for my videos, upcoming videos. Try ko talaga na magkaroon pa ng more videos. Especially meron akong mga planned na series pa. And yeah, I'll see you soon, guys. I hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, and share. And hope to see you soon. Bye!